Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? Welcome to the KillJoy Jake YouTube channel. Oh my god, we got a lot to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. First and foremost out the gate, holy crap, we have hit a huge milestone early this morning. 30,000 subscribers. I'm baffled. I'm speechless. I'm so thankful. You guys are amazing. I want to thank all 30,000 of you for this incredible goal. It's nuts. I can't even believe we made it this far. So I'm so excited. Hopefully we can get up to 100K one day, and we're going to be working for it. So I'm so thankful. Thank you so much to everyone who subscribed to the page, just in general. It took all of you to get here, so I'm very thankful. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Second off, we got a little bit of a goal tonight. 15. If we can hit 15 super chats in an hour, that would be a new record. So that would be pretty cool. So just throwing that out there, really could would be really cool to support the page a little bit. So that's a fun little thing. We'll go for another hour if that's the case. I just want to thank everybody again for your support. You guys are amazing. I don't even know. I was losing my mind earlier this morning. I was going nuts. It was really exciting. So I really do appreciate it. Let's talk some Scream, shall we? Anyways, the Ribbit is with us. What's up, fella? How's it going? Hey, hey, hey. Howdy, howdy, howdy. What's up, dog? Welcome in. Leah do it dud age 8. Hey, how's it going? I'm convinced that's a cat. I'm convinced that's a cat that walked over a keyboard. I'm just kidding. What's up, fella? What's up, fella? How's it going? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. John Best is saying I. It is I, John Best. John says, hello, everyone. How are you today? Hey, Jake. Hope you're having a great day, my friend. I hope everyone's having a great day. That would make me very happy. So, John, thanks for being here. Appreciate you, John. So much love. RJ Skarenki is saying, hello, Jake. It's Friday night. Time to talk some Scream 7. You're damn right it is. You're damn right, RJ. Thanks for being here, dog. Very excited to talk a little Scream. David Screws. But screws what, though, David? That's what I'm curious about. I'm just kidding. What's up? What's up, fella? I have awesome streams. No, you have awesome streams. Just don't cross the streams. We learned that from Ghostbusters. What's up, fella? What's up, David? Perry Moberg, thanks for being a member. The Monkey was pretty fun. I agree. The Monkey was awesome. I just put out my review today. I had a blast with it, Perry. Ooh, definitely my favorite Oz Perkins movie, without a doubt. Definitely recommend seeing this one in the theaters. A lot of fun. Gory Tiger. Wow, that tiger sure is gory. What's up, fella? How's it going? Got the Crypt Keeper in the profile picture and everything. I love it. What's up? What's up? How are you? Scream fan is saying, hi, Jake. Who's your favorite Scream character? Gail Weathers is the most interesting to me. I think Gail has gone through the most interesting arc, starting where she did and now to come to where she is now. She was such a bitch, and now she's kind of not, right? She kind of is, kind of isn't, in this little limbo of what the hell's going on with this character. I don't know, but it is exciting nonetheless, Scream fan. So I'm excited to see what they do with Gale in the next movie. Definitely my favorite character. Tori Mayers is saying, hey guys, what's up, Tori? How's it going? Welcome in. Thanks for talking a little Scream and just horror in general with us. You know, Scream's the focal point of tonight, but we'll probably get into some other stuff, like The Monkey, for instance. Big new movie out, which is exciting. Coop is saying, congrats on 30K. Thank you so much, my friend. Appreciate you. Coop's been here for a long time, so really appreciate your support. Thanks for being here. Universal Disappointment is saying, hey, Jake, hope you're well. I sure am. I'm at work, so I'll miss most of the stream. Checking out The Monkey tomorrow. I'll be taking count how many times the lead goes, no, or wait. There's a couple of those. There's definitely a couple of those. I had a really good time with it, but definitely give it a watch. It's a really fun one. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I am hearing mixed reviews, though, which I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm shocked. Like, I can't believe that this is getting mixed. I don't know. I had such a good time with it. Really fun stuff with this one. It's a horror comedy that works for me, and not a lot of horror comedy works for me. I got to be honest. A lot of horror comedy just tends to clash. This totally justifies having a comedy element. Screenlight is saying, congrats. Thank you, Screenlight. I appreciate you. Tyler is my man. How you doing, dog? What's up? Thanks for being here, Tyler. Thanks for stopping by, talking a little Scream with us. Congratulations, says Kyle. Thank you. Congratulations, says Perry. Thank you. John Best says congratulations on 30K. Thank you. Scream fan says congrats. Thank you. Unpaid movie critic says congratulations. Thank you. You guys are too kind. Look at that. Paula Fitzhenry too. Congratulations. I love you all. I have so much love for all of you. Thank you. You guys are amazing. Same to you, Jason Carpenter. What's up, dog? How's it going? Our resident Halloween Ends fan who's even making it known. I love it. I swear I didn't even see this. It's what I think of when I think of you, Jason. Halloween Ends. Thank you for the $2, man. I appreciate it. Halloween Ends. You know what? It does rule. Just for you, Jason. It rules. Just for you. Braden is saying, what's the theory? We always got theories around here. Hit me, throw a topic at me though, Braden, because we got a whole bunch of things to talk about. We got some new set images today that I'm probably going to be talking about tomorrow. A lot of fun stuff regarding Scream 7 that we're totally going to get into. I let Craven pop that cherry. So Craven Something Scary was the one to get that. Which is awesome. Really happy for him. He's got a big old nasty video. He just hit 13,000 subscribers. So big congratulations to Craven. He's awesome. We love him. But yes, we got some new set photos and some new, definitely a lot of new things to talk about. So we'll get into that here in a sec once I'm done saying hi to all my friends. Ty Lee is saying, what tier ranking would you give The Monkey as a Stephen King adaptation? That's a great question. Ty, thanks for being a member too. I'd probably give it like an 8 out of 10. That's what I'm thinking. I'm feeling 8 out of 10 with this one. I loved it though, man. I think again, easily the best Oz Perkins flick in my opinion. It's a ton of fun. It's got a great message. I'm trying to think what else to say about it without spoiling anything. Honestly, the only thing I just wasn't crazy about is I feel like the deaths are a little overhyped, which I don't know. Maybe that's me after coming off of the Terrifier movies and just being like, okay, those were brutal, those were creative, but I just wish they, I have my little nitpicks with them. I'm all picky with kills. I'm choosy, one might say. When it comes to how kills are done. And this one definitely, it really does feel like an art house Final Destination movie, which I think is very funny. But I have my little criticisms of the flick, but I think it's easily one of the better Stephen King adaptations in recent memory, as well as the best Oz Perkins flick so far. And we also got a tease at what he's up to next. Oh my God, it's exciting. So the dude is unstoppable. He's got another movie coming out this year in October called Keeper, and we got a little first look of it in the theaters. More reasons to go out to the theaters, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Mr. Rick, thank you for being a member. Saying congratulations, let's talk some horror. Don't forget to hit the like button, leave a comment after the stream. It helps. It sure does. It sure does. Isabella's with us too. Hello, Isabella. Yo, yo, yo. Welcome in. Welcome in. Barry Treemer saying, yes, Jay, congratulations on 30K, mate. Got my Scream 6 aging Ghostface mask today, buzzing for Scream 7. I love it. You're from London, England, London. Love it. Love it. My friends from the UK love supporting the page, and that makes me so happy. So I'm very thankful for that. Love all my folks out there in the UK. So very good stuff. Mermaid Triple X, what's up, fella? Howdy, went last night to see The Monkey. I can say I had fun watching it, but still got freaked out by all the kills. Good. That's good to hear. I'm glad you liked it. Glad you had a good time. It was certainly brutal. There's a few kills that still stick out to me. I kind of get into it in my review about that. That was my one little nitpick, but man, still a really fun movie. I had a good time with it. Congrats. Thank you. Fallon Vamp is here too, saying happy Friday. Happy Friday. It's the weekend, baby. Love it. Jamari Santos is saying, who's your favorite Ghostface, Jake? My favorite Ghostface will forever be Stu, but the most underrated Ghostface, I think, is Mickey. Mickey is crazy underrated. Best motive in the franchise, without a doubt, in my mind. Lightning Coast has been a member for 19 months saying, congrats on 30, you little freak. You're damn right. You're damn right I'm a little freak. Have you seen the video titles lately, Lightning Ghost? Come on now. I'm getting crazy with those, and they're only going to get crazier. But Lightning Ghost, thank you so much. I really do appreciate your support for as long as you've been here. It really does mean a lot to me. So thanks for being here. Thanks for being a friend for as long as you have. Erica's throwing 5 out there too. Our wonderful mod. Appreciate your support, my friend. Thank you. Hey everyone, let's get some super chats going, and also don't forget to hit that like button. Congrats on 30K, Erica. So much love, my friend. I really do appreciate you a ton. Hopefully we'll be able to game some more this weekend. That was fun. That was fun playing a little Overcooked this past weekend. So I really do. Erica, I really appreciate your support. You're hanging out in all these streams, doing the modding. It really does mean a lot to me. So thank you. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for modding on here. Really does mean a lot. So thank you for the support. You're awesome. What else we got going on? Alex Narnia is here. Jake, my dog, what is up? Miss you. I miss you too. Any updates on The Ring 4? Oh, God, I hope we get that. Or the Conjuring TV series Warner Bros. Announced. I'm tired of this requel shit. Fuck that shit. Conjuring movie comes out in September. We don't have too many updates about the TV series, unfortunately. I hope we get a The Ring 4, though. That's exciting. Would love another Ring movie. Madison is currently taking a shit in the bathroom, but she's here. She probably wouldn't like me saying that, would she? But oh shit, her ears were burning. She just kicked down the door, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a dead man. I'm a dead man.
Did you just say?
Oh shit. I'm in so much trouble. Well, hi. You look so beautiful, and you stole my fly sweatpants. Come over here. No, come over here. Show everyone my sick sweatpants that you stole from me. Come here. Oh, yeah, don't. Okay. Gotcha. Never mind. Ignore the bit. Shit, look at my sweatpants. She took them from me, ladies and gentlemen. This is brutal out here. I am in the way, aren't I? It's the fly sweatpants. I love them. They're so cool. Thank you. Yeah, you were. Sure. It's all good. That's Madison, ladies and gentlemen. Golf clap. All right. Let's move on. Hey, Jake. Since Scream 7 is releasing in 2026, do you think that by next summer we will have a Scream Ultimate 7 collection box set, Blu-ray, 4K, DVD, etc.? God, I hope so. That would be fun. If they have more movies on the horizon, though, maybe not, but you never know. Sometimes they just release these things, so it is possible. It is possible, my friend. Anything can happen. All right, we got some super chats I want to get to because you guys are so wonderful. Appreciate your guys' support. Thank you. Rick W, what's up, my dude? Happy 30K, brother. Congrats. Rick, first of all, I want to say, Rick, thank you for the $20. And I also want to say I am acknowledging you in the chat, my friend. We're doing it. You made a whole thing about this on Craven Something Scary, and I'm like, the next time I go live, I'm hunting this guy down. I'm looking for him. I'm sniping through the comments to find specifically Rick W with his crazy ass profile picture. I'm looking for this guy right here, and I found him. Sniped. Target eliminated. I'm just kidding. Rick, thank you for the $20, man. I really do appreciate it a ton. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. Appreciate you so much. Joe Bombo, one of our members, is here too, saying, yo, what's up, man? Yo, Joe. Thanks for being here. Mr. Rick throwing $2 out there. Oh, I'm excited for this one too. Clown in a Cornfield seems like a fun movie. Oh my God. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for this. Really solid trailer. It looks a lot like Thanksgiving, maybe even suspiciously like Thanksgiving, but I'm still into it. Hey, it's fun. It's a clown running around killing people. The other thing, though, is wasn't there a clown running around and killing people in Thanksgiving during the parade sequence, which there's also a parade sequence in this movie, too? I don't know. It looks like the same movie again, but you know what? I'm still down for it nonetheless, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Could be the start to a new slasher franchise as well. There are 3 books with a 4th one on the way that these movies are based off of, so who knows? Who knows what we're getting? It's also from the director of Tucker and Dale vs. Evil. Scream fans, you might want to perk your ears up. That's a meta slasher film right there. So I don't know. Well, I don't know what we're in for with this one, but it looks good. It looks like a lot of campy fun, and I'm all about that. So, Mr. Rick, thank you for the $2. That one should be bloody as fuck. And I'm all about it. And you even gifted a membership. Look at this. Mr. Rick, you're awesome, man. Who did that... Who did that go to? Let's get this. David Screws. Hey, David Screws. Well, now we know what David screws, and it's one of these memberships, baby. He's screwing that thing down. Mr. Rick, thank you for... I gotta stop. I'm on a fucking tear. Thank you, Mr. Rick. Appreciate you for the support. You're too damn kind. Same to this fucking penguin right here. Kyle Gordon, thank you for the $1. Appreciate you. All the way from Antarctica. I think that's where penguins live. Thank you for the $1. I know, the economy there isn't great. You literally only have ice as an export. But you know what, Kyle? I appreciate the support nonetheless. Thank you. And Craven is reminding us, is with us tonight. What's up, man? Thank you. Congratulations on 13K, by the way. Saying, I love you, man. Don't forget to send me your shirt size and color for your Stew Train t-shirt. Yeah, I have to do this because I done lost a bet over on Craven's channel the other night. You guys were so generous and supported Craven so much that now I have to fucking wear a Stew Train shirt on stream. It's happening. I'm a man of my word. It's going to happen at some point. Craven is sending it my way. So so all the Stew Truthers out there are going to get a very fun stream sometime in the future here. I'm going to have Stew on a goddamn train on my chest, ladies and gentlemen. It's happening. You guys made this happen. It's awesome. I love it. Craven, congrats on 13K again, my friend. Congratulations. Perry Moberg, thank you for the 5, dude. Saying, after Scream 7 comes out and talked about, will you be exhausted from Scream movie coverage? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I'm not I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I love Scream, man. It's one of my favorite franchises. But I am itching to talk about more things, you know? I am very excited to be talking about. I'm really excited to be covering Scream 7 though, and I'm very thankful for all the views on those videos especially. I'm very grateful for it, and it's the thing that built this page. You know, I can't ignore that either, and I'm very thankful for it every single day. But I am hoping that there's another thing that gets some big popularity though, for sure. There's a lot of movies just this year I'm super excited for that I would love to cover at the same extent as I do Scream 7. 28 years later, for instance. It looks excellent. I genuinely think it's going to be one of the best horror movies of the year, and I would love to talk about it more, you know. But maybe one day. Right now I'm just focusing on what works because I don't know. I think something's working, and then I make more videos about it, and then they don't do well at all. So I'm not really sure what's going on anymore. But Scream will be the focal point of this page for a little while. And also, there's rumor that there's going to be 2 more Scream movies after Scream 7, so I feel a little more comfortable talking about Scream for now. But I love the Scream movies. I love talking about them. I can't complain. I just wish that, there was the same amount of excitement for other movies as well, because I'm just as excited, if not more excited, for 28 Years Later and Thanksgiving 2. I'm trying to think what else. Honestly, this new Osgood Perkins movie I'm very excited for as well. So I love Scream though, and I don't mind talking about it as much as I do, Perry. But thank you for the 5, and thank you for letting me vent about that. That was one for me. If the rest of the super chats are for you guys tonight, that was one for me. That's really funny. Jem is saying, can't wait for you to get that Stew Train t-shirt, Jake, from Craven. You're going to see me wear it at least once, that's for sure. No, I'm kidding. I'm very thankful for that. Lightning Ghost also throwing 5 out here, saying, just got out of The Monkey. It was a lot of fun, some serious Final Destination vibes, but what did you think of the ending? No spoilers, of course. So, this is definitely something that I feel like a lot of people are going to walk out of the theater and say, that was weird. I don't know if that worked for me. All I'm going to say without spoiling anything is Rob Zombie Halloween 2 vibes. But I think it totally works for this film because of its tone, because of its outrageous tone and what it's trying to do. I even mentioned this in my review video today. I'm like, that would not have worked in any other film, but because it's this movie with this ridiculous tone, we're talking about vanquishing monkey spirits and stuff. Like, I mean, how ridiculous this movie is. I'm okay with it. I totally understand how people are not going to like this. It's kind of the same conversation we had with Nosferatu with the mustache, right? It's weird. It's not what we're used to or accustomed to, but I get it. I understand why they took this route. But Lighting Ghost, if that wasn't really your bag, if you were scratching your head like, what the fuck? What am I looking at? I understand that too, because it's odd. It's a bold choice, but I don't know, man. This is an Oz Perkins vehicle that really worked for me. I've had my criticisms of long legs and some of his other features, but this one, this is his best ending in my opinion, which might be a hot take, but this one actually really worked for me, and I'm well aware that I'm likely in the minority with that one, but I vibed with it. I thought it was interesting. It was cool. Yes. Here. I just handed my girlfriend my wallet, ladies and gentlemen. God help us. But Lighting Ghost, yes, yes. I dug it, but I'm ready for the discourse with it at the same time. But I love it. That's why we're here. That's why we're talking. Yes. But so thank you for the 5, my friend. I'm glad you mostly enjoyed it, is what it sounds like to me. So that's very exciting stuff. Love to hear it. Love to hear it. Who else is with us tonight? We got Scott Royston. Dude, thank you for being a member, Scott. Saying, hey, Jake, how are you, buddy? How'd you like The Monkey? I'm fantastic, and I loved The Monkey, Scott. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but I recommend seeing this one in the theater. I feel like, the only thing I regret is I wish I had gone with more people. I went by myself, and this was definitely one that I wish I had gone with a group for, because I thought it was a really good time, especially if you were with buddies, just being able to crack up about it. I was laughing with strangers next to me, probably creeping them out a little bit, but you know what? I still had it. I made it a good time. So, no, I very much so enjoyed The Monkey. I had a good time with it. It was so over the top and silly, and you know what? How can I complain about movies like that? That's my thinking. I also feel like the most surprising element to it is the emotional side of it also really works, despite its very silly, over the top demeanor. And that was kind of surprising, if I'm being real. Not that I didn't have any faith in Oz Perkins. He clearly is a filmmaker to watch. But just basing it off of the short story, which, man, I am so prepared for this stream, ladies and gentlemen. Skeleton Crew, let's go. Just basing it off, I reread the short story because it's very quick. I reread it right before I went to the to the movie, and like it's so grounded. It's so it's I don't know. It's not that extreme, but Oz took it to a really silly and over the top place that I very much so enjoyed. I think he made the short story even better than it was. BTX Car Games is saying, I'm even more excited for Thanksgiving 2 and Saw 11. I'm very excited for both of those. Hell yeah. Rock on. Ty Lee is saying a Stephen King bracket could be fun too. Only the horror movies, of course. Everyone wants the bracket streams back. I promise you we're going to do it. I'm getting in contact with Darjan this weekend where we're doing the bracket streams. This would be a good one, Ty. I like that. Stephen King movie bracket. There's so many good Stephen King movies too. I feel like The Shining would probably ultimately come out on top, but there's a lot that I would love to talk about. That would be fun. That'd be a good one. What? What are you ordering? Oh, okay. I'm like, what? Like, holy crap. Are you getting a calzone? So sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That's fine. Yeah, get it. You're all good. We got to feed you somehow. Oh yeah. You can talk. It's okay. We're ordering food, ladies and gentlemen. This is very important. Calzone for you. Okay. Okay, that's all good. You don't. I trust you. You can get whatever you want. Are those wings for me though? That's my question. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Run it. Can you give me a calzone too? Can you give me a pepperoni one? I just run it. Just run it up. I have to get back to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. I so sorry. I'll do the pepperoni because that rocks. I am not a vegetarian, unfortunately. I love me some meat, but Eric, in all kinds of ways too. Erica is saying Jake is a third of the way to his goal. Let's get him to reach it, so he's stuck with us for another hour. That could happen, you know. We're 5 out of 15 here, and we're only 20 minutes into this, so anything's possible, Erica. That's what I love. So I really appreciate your support, Erica. Thank you. And yeah, remember to hit the like button. Yes. Appreciate you for sending in the super chat to remind all the wonderful people out there of that. So thank you. You're too kind. Appreciate you. Now, my Chunky Jordy has just gifted 5 KillJoy Jake memberships. Oh my God, thank you. You're too kind. All of you are too kind. Gina, that goes to John Best, RJ Skarenki, PJ93, Jason Bryden. Is that 5 people? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I missing somebody? It's not telling me about the other one. Oh no. Who else got I don't know who else got a membership. That's so funny. It's literally only listing 4 people. Well, whoever got the 5th membership, congratulations. Gina, thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate that a ton. You're too kind. Billy Boy is with us, Bubble Butt Billy, saying, how would you like it if at the end of Scream 7, Sydney and Ghostface prance in joy at the end? And the film and the message of the film is Scream is the friends we made along the way. Well, that's a great message. I can't argue with that. Honestly, I hope that what really happens is that Sydney and Ghostface make out. They little tongue action. And then we can really wrap this thing up, take it to where the franchise always needed to go. No, dear God. Oh, Lord. PJ is thanking for the gifted sub. Hell yeah. Very good stuff. That's all good. Scott is gifted 5 KillJoy Jake memberships as well. Oh my God, you guys are too nice. You guys are too kind. That's going to Eric Sumter Music, Tommy Wilkins, Nico, Chase Jackson, and Carrie Craves Cinema. Well, that's wonderful. Scott, thank you so much for the membership gifting there. Really appreciate you so much. Love you guys so much. Thank you for the support. You're too kind. Grace Cicada is saying Rob Zombie Halloween 2 vibes. I'm bought in now. You know, you're probably one of the only people to say that in the chat, and I respect you for it because I too like Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And we're in the minority here, Grace Cicada, but damn it, it's a fun movie. even if it's weird as fuck. I still love it. Paul is with us too, saying my theory is Stu was in a coma for 30 years, and maybe his rich parents faked his death. You know, this could be the case. It's one of those things where I just feel like after 30 years, someone would have found that out. You know, it's one of those things where I'm like, I feel like someone would have figured it out by then. And considering everything we know about this one, I'm really banking on flashbacks here, which I just feel like that's good. That's like a best of both worlds thing, in my opinion. That's like we get to see Stu in his prime, being a silly young dumb kid before he dies, and that to me is, I don't know. That's an interesting thing. I kind of would hope that I hope we get to see Stu in his prime. I guess that's my point. But yeah, I'm all about whatever they end up doing. You know, we'll see it. We'll judge it on the paper. You know, when it comes out, what it's all about. But man, I don't know. I'm hoping it's flashbacks. I love me some Stu though, and I want to see him be a silly little guy running around again before he's all traumatized and bleeding out. Scott loves pepperoni calzones, so there you go. Love me a calzone. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate the support there. Joe Bamba is saying fire. He's on fire right now, ladies and gentlemen. Stop, drop, and roll, Joe. Be careful out there. Unpaid movie critic is saying hey. Yo. Thanks for the membership, my chunky Jordy. Hell yeah. And you know, don't forget, guys, with memberships, you can check out the weekly Wednesday streams, members only streams. They're a ton of fun. We get down and dirty. I got to I unveil different stuff on those streams that I can't talk about here. So you guys know, for the members out there, we were talking about some stuff I definitely can't talk about on stream here. So there you go. That's always fun. Skeps YouTube is saying hey. Hi Skeps. How's it going? What is that profile picture? That's a gorgeous sky. I don't know what that is, but I love it. Welcome in, fella. Thanks for being here. Oh, and Gina, you're saying people helped me get my brother's service, so I'm repaying the favor. I love you guys. Hey, thank you so much, Gina. I really do appreciate that support, and I'm really glad we could help you get there as well. That makes me so happy. Really good news there. And again, terribly sorry about your loss. My condolences. Thanks for being here, Gina. Isna is saying, why do I feel like Anna Camp's character is secretly going to be Leslie Mocker? Because she probably is. Next question. No, I'm just kidding. I wouldn't put it past it. They're obviously doing something that's going to connect to Stu in some sort of way with whatever the big twist is that ends up being here. I don't know. I'm not 100% as to what it's actually going to end up being, but I guarantee you it has something to do with Stu and the dude's family. And I don't necessarily hate that. I'm oddly kind of into it. Not like that, but I'm kind of into it in the sense that there's not a lot of stuff done there in the original Scream for Stu's family. You know, it's kind of, there's a lot of things that were, people are like studying the background of his house and shit. Like they're finding notes from his parents. And to me, it would be kind of cool to expand upon that in Scream 7. I'm into that. That's kind of uncharted territory in the past, which, believe it or not, that still does exist with Scream, even though most of these sequels have done something that involves the original and the past and connecting it to Maureen's murder. It's crazy. But that's something that I would not mind see getting fleshed out. I mean, this is the background for one of my favorite ghost faces. And, the other thing, too, is I have that criticism of this series of they're always trying to connect things to the original. It's whatever. But, didn't they just do this with Richie's character in Scream 6? Didn't they just build upon him with our Ghostface reveal in the 6th entry? Say what you want about, the characters that get revealed in 6, if they're obvious or not, but it does add a lot to the story about Richie's character specifically, gives him a little more background. And honestly, Richie Kirsch is a much stronger Ghostface because of Scream 6, in my opinion. So can they do that for Stu here in Scream 7? Something similar to that, someone else from his side of everything that builds upon him. I'm into that. I'm kind of like, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, I don't hate this. I don't hate this at all. I think it's interesting. Braden is saying we need to brainstorm opening scene ideas for 7 because that hasn't been talked about enough. 6 had a great one, but 3, 4, and 5 sucked bad. Hard to disagree with that one, honestly, Braden. You got a point. 3, 4, and 5, yeah, I don't know. I even like most of these movies. I mean, 4 is one of my favorite Scream movies, and I'm just not crazy about the opening. I will say out of all 3 of those, though, 4 is probably my favorite, just because it's probably the most ambitious. They really they swung for the fences. You got to admit that with Scream 4's opening, even though it does end up being kind of just like way too much, way too overcomplicated. But yeah, Scream 6, one of the best opening scenes in the sequels, I think, without a doubt. Maybe my favorite opening scene of the franchise, just from a personal standpoint. I think Drew Barrymore's death is objectively the best one. Come on. I mean, what an excellent opening kill that is. Come on now. But I think six is, to me, is the most like just genius way to reinvent that whole idea. I don't know. I fucking love it. Six is an excellent opening. But I agree, Braden. I think 7 does need to have a strong opening. Something that isn't just a girl getting attacked in her house after she answers the phone. You know, give me something else. I hear you on that one for sure. I honestly, I love Scream 5. I think Scream 5 is the weakest opening scene of the franchise, which is a shame because I love Jenna Ortega. I think the performances are there, but man, like, no opening kill in your opening scene. That's just boring. I am going back to gaming live streams this weekend. Wow, crazy things were interrupting my day. And also, I put out 6 videos on YouTube this week, so it's been a little busy. There is a Patreon review of Dark Match out right now, speaking of which. If you're like, Jake, you only put out 5 videos, you liar. Well, hang on now. Relax. We have a video on Dark Match that's out right now for patrons at the Art the Clown tier. So go check it out. Give it a watch. It's a really fun movie to talk about, let me tell you. Wow. But yes, we're doing gaming live streams starting again this weekend and hopefully going through next week if we can. So definitely going to make those happen. Some of them are going to be on Kick, though. I will say that now. Some of them are only going to be on Kick, and I'll have some sort of announcement regarding that this weekend. Gina, thank you so much. Keep going. We're still going. We're making it happen. We're like halfway there. We're halfway to the goal. I love it. Thank you for the 5. Really appreciate you so much. When do I think the Scream 7 trailer will drop? Likely in December. Honestly, maybe on the anniversary of the original film, December 20th. I think that would be a perfect time to drop it. That would be 2 months ahead of the film releasing in February. I think that makes the most sense. So, Joey, that's my guess, Joey. I could see it coming out a little earlier than that, though. Maybe like late November to start marketing a movie in February, just because this is a bigger release, admittedly. So they might start marketing it maybe like 3-4 months before, just to get like a full campaign going. You also got to think, too, the last 2 Scream movies had super elaborate marketing campaigns. I think the same will hopefully be able to be said about Scream 7 if they know what they're doing. Lighting Ghost is throwing 5 out there, too. Thank you. The Rob Zombie Halloween 2 makes sense now you mention it. I don't love that movie. But I did watch it a lot as a kid, so it does have a soft spot. Hey, there you go. I only like the one version of it, where they edit out all the characters fighting for literally no reason. That's the only version of that one that I like. But there's a YouTube edit of it, which, believe it or not, I think is the very best version of that film. And I do not remember who it is or where you can find it, but I'm going to contact my friend Connor, who knows all about it. We sat down and watched it one time, and we're like, that's easily the best version of this film. Like, they fixed it. They fixed it. The color grading doesn't look like shit. The movie flows way better. Oh my god, it's the best version of that movie I've ever seen. And I think after seeing that, which probably isn't fair, right? I love it. I think it's excellent. But thank you for the 5, Lightning Ghost. I really do appreciate your support there. Kyle Scunn is hanging out with us over on Kick, by the way. We're also live there. Saying, good evening, Jake. I remember watching Malibu Horror Story in theaters in 2023, but I can't find it on any streaming platforms. I can't wait to see it again. It was such a good film. Have you seen it, Jake? Malibu Horror Story? No, I have not. I don't even think I know this. I know American Horror Story. Malibu Horror Story. This looks sick. Oh man, it's got 86% on Rotten Tomatoes. Okay, that's not bad. Terror strikes when paranormal investigators explore a sacred cave to uncover clues surrounding the disappearance of 4 teens. Shit, I'm gonna have to watch this. It's found footage. I love found footage. Let me tell you, big found footage guy over here. Okay, I'm gonna keep that tab open so that I remember to watch this at some point. But rock on, Kyle Scunn. I like that. I like that a lot. Eric is saying, yay. What's up, Eric? Paul is saying, what if 7 opens with the deaths of Sydney's twins? I mean, Terrifier 3 touched on that, yeah. It feels like a Terrifier move, not as much a Scream move. That's my only thing. I wouldn't put it past the film. Would that push it past an R rating? I guess is the question. I mean, we know that unrated horror is definitely very popular at the box office these days, but again, I think there is such a thing as too far in the Scream universe. But I don't know. I'm not against anything here. I want to see this. I definitely want to see Scream 7 swing for the fences. It's just how they do that is the question now. Gina's saying, don't mind H2, especially Brad. Brad Dourif. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. You're striking gold right there. Brad Dourif, I think, might be the best part of that entire film. One of his best performances in his entire career is when he's like losing his mind when his daughter dies. That is so upsetting. Man, what an excellent actor. Brad Dourif kills it in that movie. And, Chucky, come on, that's probably his most iconic role, just the voice role of that. But, man, oh, my God, when he's just like, oh, that's my impression of it. That's a terrible impression, but he's way better than me, thank God. Gina, thank you for the 2. I really appreciate that. And, oh, my God, look at that. You're throwing 5 in there, too. Bullocks sent the wrong amount before. That's okay. I just appreciate you supporting the page. Thank you, Gina. You're too kind. You're far too kind. Thank you. I want to watch that cut of H2. Ty, I'm gonna find that. I'm gonna get. Should I call Connor right now, ladies and gentlemen? Let me put a poll out. Let me see if people want this enough. I'm gonna put a poll out right now. You guys vote. Should I call my friend Connor on stream? Should I call Connor? Should I bug this man? Yes, no. Start poll. There we go. You guys get to decide if I'm gonna bug my friend for this information or not. We'll see. Joe Bomba's throwing 5 out there. Thanks for the 5. Saying, can I get your intro line with the hand motion? Let's hit the goal and send Jake off to a good weekend. Thank you, Joe. Well, instead of having friends, I have horror movies. You got double hand motions because you sent in the super chat, my friend. There you go. You got the wiggle figure. Wiggle fingers and everything. I couldn't even say that. That sounds so dirty and disgusting. Joe, thank you for the 5, though, my friend. You're damn kind. You're damn kind, you. My girlfriend just called me a nasty-ass bitch. Hayden United, too, is saying, hey, what's up, my guy? How you doing, Hayden? What's up? Welcome in. Stella G's with us, too, saying happy Friday evening, everyone. What's up, Stella? That makes me think of Over the Hedge when the cat yells, Stella! Like really loud. No? That's just me who's thinking about that? Okay, that's all right. That's a joke for old Jake and literally nobody else. Who else is with us tonight? We got, aren't Sydney's twins grown-ish? I don't even think, so how many, that is a question. How many kids does Sydney have? Because we know about a baby. We know that she has like an older daughter. Is she going to have like 3 kids? Like what is the scoop on this? Because that's actually something I'm not even 100% sure about. I mean, I think they have to have the baby, right? We saw the baby in Scream 5. That was only a couple of years ago. But there's got to be a little toddler running around in the Prescott house here. But then we also got to have the eldest daughter too, because that can't be the same baby. Like, what are you talking about? She was a baby in the last movie. That was only a couple of years ago. What's up with that? So, I want to know what's going on with Sydney's babies. what's going on with all that? Jason Lore is saying if Sydney has a teenage daughter, that means the daughter was alive during the events of 4. Maybe Sydney hid her from the public. Yeah, I mean, I guess if she was a baby, right? She was like real young during the events of Scream 4. She probably wouldn't have taken her to Woodsboro, where all those killings happened. I can buy into that, right, Jason? I can buy that. That makes sense to me, especially if she was with this Mark Evans character already. That I could be like, okay, Mark Evans was over there, taking care of the baby while she was in Woodsboro dealing with all this shit. I'd be like, okay. And you know what? That could actually fix a big problem I have with Mark Evans. Because I don't like the fact that Sydney just married someone who was not involved with any of the Ghostface killings. Maybe Mark was involved during 4 and we just didn't see it. I could get into that kind of, maybe it's a little bit of a retcon, but honestly, it just makes the character more believable in my opinion. I'm here for it. I could get into something like that. What else we got going on? Lighting Ghost, thanks for the 5. Saying, heard Welcome to Derry and the new I Know What You Did Last Summer. Both got delayed, but I don't know if that was confirmed. I'm pretty sure it is. I don't know about I Know What You Did Last Summer. even though I was when that release date came out for that movie, I'm like, this is getting delayed. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no, if that comes out in July, I'll be shocked. I might have missed that because I've been really focusing on the Scream stuff, but I'm sure I wouldn't be shocked if it got delayed. July 18th, 2025. It still says on Google, but I don't trust Google. I shouldn't say that. What else is it? No. You get paid by Google. I get paid by Google. I love Google. Google is amazing. Everyone loves Google. Google is great. Say nothing bad about Google. But yeah, welcome to Derry though, 100% confirmed. That is delayed, unfortunately, which sucks. But again, I'm willing. It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm willing to wait if you guys got to work on this thing, make it the best it can be. This is a series that is highly anticipated, especially after It Chapter 2 didn't get reviewed as well as they probably wanted it to. You got to think It Chapter 1 is like the most successful horror movie ever. It made didn't it make like over $1 billion or something ridiculous like that? They want this series to be a hit. So I hope that it's just the very best it can be. I think it's got a really good concept for a continuation to that series too. I'm honestly highly anticipating it. And Bill is back as Pennywise, man. So take your time, make it good, and we'll cover it when it comes out, man. But this is definitely one I'm excited for. I can't wait to see it. And I know what you did last summer. I'm excited for that one too. I just have my worries. I think this is such a tough franchise to continue. It's tough because it's like it all just stems from one singular event. And you really can't wiggle your way out of that unless you have like the same thing happen to new characters again. I really don't know how they're going to do that. Here in like a third film, technically in this time period, in this, whatever, timeline. I couldn't think of that word because that there's a third film, but technically you don't got to watch that one. Trust me. Just trust me on that one. But yeah, welcome to Derry's delayed. Thank you for the 5 though. Appreciate you. Over on Kick, yeah. No one's on Kick. Okay. I will. No, thank you. I appreciate that. I forget to check Kick every now and then because I love you guys on YouTube just too much. So gotta make sure we're getting over to Kick too. Here, I'll just keep that open. There we go. Anyways, Jason Carpenter saying, Jake, I'm checking out The Monkey tomorrow? ? So maybe he's checking it out tomorrow. I'm kind of surprised hearing about the mixed reviews as well. Thought it would be a knockout of the ballpark. Jason, I'm going to be real. I thought the same thing. It's after Oz Perkins got so much love from Longlegs, I was like, this is very much so going to be reviewed really well. And I'm kind of shocked. I have to say though, I'm someone who I wasn't crazy about Longlegs and I came out of The Monkey really loving it. So it's definitely different for his, like what he usually does. That's without a doubt. I have my criticisms about some of his past flicks, and this seems to be, in my opinion, the strongest one he's put out. It's definitely very different. It's a little more comedic in tone, but I don't know. It works really well for me. I think it's a really fun movie with some ridiculous antics to it. And I think if you can buy into that even it goes so far as not just the kills are outrageous, but also the plot itself. If you can buy into that, I think you'll have a good time with this one, but it might be too far-fetched for some folks. And that, again, understandably so. But personally, I loved this one. I had a really good time with it, Jason. And I hope you do too. that ending is weird though. That's what I'll say. Won't say any more than that. Catbread, thanks for being a member. Appreciate you. Thanks for not destroying me with your laser eyes either. I know you have the power to do that, but the fact that you don't cut me in half with those things really does mean a lot. Thank you for congratulating me on 30K as well. Keep that power to yourself. There you go. Good. Good little advice for you there. Eric is with us saying, my understanding of deepfakes is that you have to have the person's voice recorded to be able for AI to learn and mimic someone's voice. Didn't Stu die before that was even a thought? I've actually heard a theory about this, Eric. That's interesting. That's a very good point. And yes, I see that you're correcting that, saying the deepfake needs a video or image. So I've heard some people say that maybe there was some footage of him specifically from that camera that Gail put in the house. Like they might figure something out with that, which I think is interesting. I'm like, okay, that's cool. There's also probably a ton of pictures of him out there. And maybe even voice recordings of just like that phone conversation he has with Sydney. So like theoretically, they might be able to get that stuff. I don't know. That might be one of those things we're just going to have to look past at a certain point. But, I think the other thing, too, is that AI specifically is not a perfect model. I think even people who are pro AI, which I am not, would tell you that. So I think that they'd still be able to work something into the story to say, like, hey, Ghostface is using this shit, and it's awful and it's evil. It's being used for evil purposes, just like how it's kind of being used that way in the film industry. So if they want to use it for commentary, I don't think I'm going to be too upset about that, because I think that's pretty cool. Few more things, and then I think we might have to call Connor, because 82% of you really want to know about this Rob Zombie Halloween 2 thing. But Josh Petrino, Terrifier 3's VFX artist, is with us tonight. What's up, fella? Saying super stoked for Weapons. I'm stoked for Weapons as well, man. This is the new film from Zach Krager, who did Barbarian in 2022. And Josh, I loved Barbarian so much. I wish I could get a physical copy of it. That's how much I love it. And they still just won't put that out, which I think is crazy. You're never going to hear me shut up about that, by the way, until they put out a 4K. But I love that film to death. It is one of my favorite horror films from the 2020s so far. And I can't wait for the follow-up, man. So this comes out at the top of 2026, if I believe. And I can't wait. Can't wait for it. We just hit our super chat goal, by the way, so let's get through some of these. Thank you guys. You're all too kind. I gotta scroll. YouTube's like, dude, get to it. You're missing them. Erica's saying 30K, yay. Let's all show Jake the love for 30K. Only 4 super chats to go. Erica, thank you for the 5. Thank you. You really helped us reach the goal there. And it really does mean a lot. Oh my God, Lighting Ghost is saying, throwing 5 out there, saying to the goal. You guys are amazing. Thank you. That really does mean a lot. Christine is saying, throwing 5 out there too. Thank you for your support, Christine. Sorry if this was already discussed. Did everyone see The Gorge? Congrats on 30K. Well, first of all, Christine, thank you for that. Really does mean a lot. Did I see The Gorge? Yes, I enjoyed this one. It's getting mixed reviews, which I understand. It's not a perfect film, but I did really enjoy a lot of things about it. It has some great performances. I think Miles Teller, Anya Taylor-Joy, Sigourney Weaver is in there too. She's amazing. She's a legend. Yes, and Madison even liked that one, and she's not even like the crazy about a lot of different horror films. You liked that one though, right? I mean, you were
From the little bit that I watched it, every once in a while I kept on glancing, and I heard the whole thing.
Yeah. It's I think what's really interesting about it too is that it's action horror, and I don't think Scott has really done that. I mean, like the closest thing is Doctor Strange. You've seen Doctor Strange, right? The first one. Yeah.
I haven't. Wasn't there a new one, the multiverse one?
Yes.
I didn't see that one.
No. So Scott Derrickson, the director of The Gorge, he also did the first Doctor Strange, which is like such an interesting choice because I think he only really made horror films before that. Yeah, Tilda Swinton is in that, which is awesome. And I really do love his filmography. It's cool to see him branch out and do different things. And yeah, this is like an action horror. It feels in the same vein as something like Aliens. I mean, Aliens is that's the greatest action horror movie ever made. It's not that good, but it's solid. I had a really good time with it. Excellent performances. And for a straight to streaming movie, man, it bangs. I had a much better time with it than I even thought. I was kind of worried when I heard it was going straight to Apple TV, but no, it's really solid. It's very good. Did you want to show me something?
You need to check out Cody's.
I need to check out Cody's. What Cody's saying?
Yes, scroll up.
Is she saying he's saying I need to get Taco Bell? Christine, thank you for the 5 though. I really do appreciate your support so much. Cody is saying Jake and Madison in chat, congratulations on the 30K. Thank you. Have you seen School Spirit? New season is out.
Yeah.
That is so okay, Cody, that's so funny. She texted me at work today. Madison is like, yesterday, whatever. The days are blending together. I don't know what's going on anymore. I might be going insane. And she says, you got to check out this new show. It's called School Spirit. So shit, I got to get to this one. I got to check this out. Damn, okay.
I need to watch the trailer.
We're gonna watch the trailer after the stream to find out what's going on. We have to go for another hour though. I promised you guys I would do that if we met the mark here. So we're going. We're rolling with this Scream stream. We're making it happen. But I'm watching. Cody, just so you know, I'm watching the trailer right after this. We might even get into the show later on. Perry, thank you for the 5, my friend. Saying I've been getting a lot of tattoos lately. I definitely want a Ghostface tattoo soon. Well, Perry, you'd be joining the club, baby, because Look at that.
Uh-oh.
That's okay. It happens. But yeah, dude, yeah, no, Ghostface tattoos are sick. Get them. Madison just got a tattoo this past week, which was really sick. So I wouldn't show that on stream considering where it's at. but yeah, no, she got a back tattoo like all the way up her spine, which was sick, and it hurt. I could tell from the faces she was making. But definitely get it in a place that maybe doesn't hurt as much. Maybe a place where there's not all your, not all your nerves. No, Perry, get some tattoos. They're always fun. Thank you for the 5. I got to get some more. They're addicting. What's up? Like 10, 15 minutes. Yeah. Lightning Ghost throwing 5 out there saying, goal, goal, goal. Shit, thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for helping me hit that goal. Means a lot. Thank you for the 5 again, Lightning Ghost. Thank you for all your support tonight. You guys are all just too kind. Really does mean a lot. My Chunky Jordy is saying, been waiting 2 years for my window to be fixed. Now got a bet on my carpet with landlord. Oh, that's no good. What? That sucks. Yeah, sometimes it just takes way too long for them to respond. So I'm terribly sorry about that, Gina. I'm about to get into a similar situation myself. So trust me, I know all about that. I know all about that. Thank you for the 5 though, Gina. It really does mean a lot. Appreciate you. Clown in a Cornfield thoughts. Josh, this looks really good. Really good. I'm really excited for it. I really enjoyed the trailer. There's a clear sense of personality with this one, which is something I'm looking for in any slasher movie. At the end of the day, when it comes down to a slasher, it's going to be someone running around stabbing people in the face. You know what I mean? Maybe you have an exceptional kill. Maybe you have a killer with like some kind of different motive. You need something to stand out with whatever your slasher ends up being. And I'm seeing signs of that here, even though I will admit a lot of the things I saw in the trailer kind of looks like it's trying to be Thanksgiving. Like it looks like it's really trying to be Thanksgiving, but that's not necessarily bad. Sometimes you got to stand on the shoulders of giants in order to tell new stories. And I'm all about it. So I'm actually really excited for this one, Josh. Again, does it look like something else? Sure, but mostly everything does. But I can tell that there's going to be some brutal kills. And it's a new clown killer entering the ring. That has me excited. Will he fight Art one day? You might want to throw that to Damien. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I'm just make the Versus movie when Terrifier 4 wraps up. There you go. I'm just messing around though. Josh, thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. If you're still with us, there you go. That's hilarious. I love this. Congo 2 thoughts. We need it tomorrow. We need more sesame cake. Damn it. I love Congo. If you guys haven't seen Congo, you're missing out. That's all I'm saying. Congo is excellent. It is very fun. Anyways, I got to call Connor though because you guys voted yes to do that. So let me get this man on the phone. He might be at work, but let's see what happens when I give him a call real quick, and then we'll get right back to answering phone calls. If you're like, Jake, why I'm just joining the stream, why are you calling some guy named Connor? Well, you see, we were talking about Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 earlier. And I specifically was talking about a cut I had seen on YouTube, like a fan edit. Someone made this, put it out on YouTube, and I personally think it's the best version of that movie, at least that I have seen. There might be better fan edits, I don't know, but they did like a color grade of it, and it looks way better in my opinion. It's not all like gray and gross. It's got a lot more color to it. Definitely pops a lot more, and they kind of edited it to make it something different. But let's get Connor on the phone here real quick. He might say something gross when I call him, so... He tends to do that. I'm going to tell him we're live on the internet to 100 people real quick, and then we'll put him on speaker. Will he answer, though? These are the real questions. It's looking... Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. No, he's not answering. That's okay. Well, if Ty Lee is still hanging out with us, we'll get that soon. We'll make it happen. We'll get it figured out. I'll let you guys know because whoever made that deserves some credit. It's a sick edit of that movie. Lighting Ghost throwing 5 out there saying, getting my sleeves done this summer. Ooh, that's sick. I love tattoos, even though my bank doesn't. I hear that. I hear that 100%. My goal one day, not today, but but someday is I would love a full like right arm and a full left leg. I think that would just look so cool. That's what I want to do tattoo wise. Maybe nowhere else, but anywhere else. I think that would be sick. So Lightning Ghost, thank you for the 5. Do appreciate that. I hope you get some sick tattoos. Let me know in the chat what you're thinking about getting too. Let me know what else you want to get. Because I have a Matrix tattoo that I really want to get. Like the the spoon in the Matrix where it's like bent all weird. I want to get that with something that says like there is no spoon under there, and everyone will be like, does this guy just love spoons? What the fuck is going on? Josh will answer. Okay. Bet.
Oh my god, it's so delightful. All of a sudden you started calling me and I was like, wait, is he actually... Oh wait, there's a delay in the video that I'm watching.
There is a slight delay. I'm glad you answered though.
Yeah, I almost didn't. I was like, who the hell's calling me?
I'm not answering this fucking guy. Jeez.
No. Who answers Jake? Nobody.
Apparently Josh does, not my friend Connor, but I appreciate you for being a friend.
Yeah, of course. I'll always be a friend. With the Golden Girl, play the Golden Girls theme. Cue it.
I wish I could.
Copyright strike for a joke.
The whole stream just comes right down, right from there. It's terrible. Well, Josh, you're live on KillJoy. Jake, do you have anything to say to the people of horror?
I have some inside information on weapons, and I can't talk about it, but to hype it up, because that's going to be insane when that comes out. That's why I posted that in chat.
Ooh. Can we talk about it when we're not live on the internet?
A little bit. I can't. I signed a friend DA, so I can't. I can't talk about it at all, really, honestly. But yeah, just keep an eye out for Boulder Light Pictures, because I mean they just had a great run with Companion. They put out Barbarian. They put out Contracted originally back in the day, and they're having they have a solid genre run coming up. So they're going to be really good for horror and theatrical horror.
Okay, yeah.
On an indie level.
On an indie level.
And go watch Congo.
Of course. Go watch Congo. Yes.
And go watch Street Trash, too. If you haven't seen Street Trash yet, it's free on Screenbox. And I don't think a lot of people... I don't think it's on a lot of people's radar, but it's just a dumb, fun movie. If you like Hobo with a Shotgun and stuff like that, the Street Trash sequel, not a remake, is a blast. So
I didn't hate the new one though.
What, Street Trash?
Yeah, the new Street Trash.
Oh, but no one really. It just kind of came and went.
Yeah,
I don't think it got the publicity that it probably should have gotten for a pseudo sequel that was built off a classic like Street Trash. I guess it is a deep dive for some people, but yeah, it's on Shudder, so you can watch it for free right now. So, Screenbox, I believe.
Yeah.
So everyone should check it out if you're looking for something to watch. Or The Night Watchman if you want a killer clown movie that no one has really seen. I think that's on Tubi.
The Night Watchman, is that what it's called?
Yeah, dude, if you haven't seen Night Watchman, it's a lot of fun. It's super low budget, but it's not like unwatchable or anything like that, but you'll feel the lack of budget. But it's so much fun, and they got away with a lot of cool effects, a lot of fun stuff, and it's clowns, but it's just like everything is clowns, but it's fun. It's just a fun, dumb movie. So
well, I like killer clowns, as you may know, so I'm into it.
I'm recommending it to you. You're my guy for that kind of thing. You and Jess the Blonde love killer clowns. So.
Oh yeah.
But cool. I told you the answer, so yeah, anytime.
Well, I appreciate you for being a friend. Thanks for calling on to the KillJoy call show.
Of course.
and thank you for all you do for horror as well, because you made Terrifier 3 look so damn good.
Thank you. I tried really hard to make Terrifier 3 look very good. but we'll see. We'll see what happens when 4 comes around.
I'm excited for it. I'm looking for some updates, so can't wait for it, man.
So am I. I think Damien is too. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, very cool, man. Very cool, Josh. Thank you for calling on. We'll talk soon.
All right. See you, buddy.
All right, peace out. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Josh, VFX person for for Terrifier 2 and 3. So there you go. He answered. My best friend didn't answer the phone, but damn it, Josh did. So I guess Josh is my best friend now. So don't know what to tell you. No one answers the phone anymore. They all think it's Ghostface. Good point, Drew. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. I would just answer. I'd be like, "What's up, bro?" And he's like, "What's your favorite scary movie?" And I'm like, "Fuck! Now I'm dead." Well, that sucks. That's so funny. But thank you, Josh, for calling on. That was so fun. That was hilarious. And look out for weapons, ladies and gentlemen. Josh has got the scoop on that. He says it's really fucking good. But Jason, one of our members, saying, Jake, I'm enjoying some beers. About to watch my top 2 favorite movies of 2024. Abigail and Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, full stop. Bangers, dude. You know, Erica, who's with us tonight, also loves Abigail. And she she was telling me about watching that one the other night too. I gotta put that on again. I have not seen it since I went to the theater to check it out, and I didn't like buy it or nothing, which is a shame. I gotta go out, Jason. I gotta go out and pick this one up because it's great. Same with Beetlejuice. That they, you know, someone was just saying earlier, I think it was Jacob, who was saying they want a full collection of the Scream movies. I want like a double feature of the Beetlejuice movies. Does that exist? Like 1 and 2? I don't own the first one either, which is crazy. Crazy shit out here, man. It's nuts. You should get your right hand tattooed completely red for reasons. That's so funny. I had to hit that. That's so funny. Rando Geek is saying, "What's up? What's good, everyone? What's up, Rando Geek? How you doing? You ready to talk some horror? Throw something out there. Throw it out in the chat. Make it happen." Loud World 97 throwing $10 out there. Thank you. Saying, "I'm so late. Here's to you, Chicken Man. Shout out Craven Something Scary and Sister Pam. Hashtag Stew Train." Hey, love it, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. That really means a lot. Means a lot, especially that you shouted out Chicken Man too, which means a lot to me. Little slasher movie. If you guys haven't seen it, we put that out back in January. It's my first kind of original. It's my first original. It's a slasher villain I created myself. The mask is even hanging out right there. Look at that. It's right above red right hand. And look at, and it's crazy. I even got a beanie, which you can get on the KillJoy Jake merch store. Isn't that crazy? Like what a coincidence that is. And you know, this just so happens to be on my streaming thing here. How weird is this? You can actually get yourself a KillJoy Jake merch Chicken Man beanie and a shirt. How weird is that those PNGs would be right there in my streaming thing? That's so weird. Loud World 97. Well, check out the KillJoy Jake merch store, I guess, if you want. Weird that we were talking about that for literally no reason. Anyways, wow, that was the most shameful plug I've ever done. Shout out to Craven Something Scary and Sister Pam. I love them both so much. I think they're fantastic. Craven just hit 13K though, so much love to him. I don't know what Sister Pam's at, but she's great too. I love her videos. She's got some good stuff. Everything good? Yeah? No? Did you get an email? Okay, then, well, it's nasty out. The roads are bad, so it's probably just taking them a minute. It's probably going to be our dude too. But anyways, but anyways, Loud World though, thank you for the 10. I really do appreciate the support. And I'm glad you like Chicken Man. That means the world to me. It really does. Thank you for the 10. Appreciate you. Lighting Ghost is also throwing $20 out there too, saying, "I have a lot of my favorite band's lyrics and logos and a flower down my arm for my grandma who passed." Oh, I'm so sorry. And my Leo sign, but I'm going to fill it up with horror stuff and just deep quotes and just random BS. That's the best way to do it. That's the best way to do it, Lighting Ghost. I love that. No, that's actually really sick, dude. I would love to, when we meet up at GullGotha, you're gonna have to show me, because I gotta see. I love seeing tattoos. I had a guy at was it Horror Hound? I think it was Horror Hound a few years ago, who had like all these Scream tattoos and showed me like his, I think it was all over his like arm or something. It was crazy. It was awesome. I loved it. Honestly, that's half the reason that I got this. It inspired me. I was like, you know what? I got to get a tattoo. Never just pulled the trigger on it and did it. So I'm getting the Chicken Man tattoo soon. I'm not even kidding. It's happening. But I want to get a bunch of some of my favorite horror movies on the arm as well. Totally want to do that at some point. But I love it. I love it, Lightning Ghost. Dude, that's sick as fuck. Thank you for the 20 again. Really appreciate the support. And yeah, I can't wait. Can't wait for the meetup, man. It's gonna be a good time. Did you see Anora? Dude, I still haven't sat down and watched this. I hear it's fantastic. I'm a very big fan of Mikey Madison too, so I'm I'm really excited to see her in more stuff. I've known that she was an excellent actress for a long time, even before Scream. I mean, oh my God, in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I think even in a small role, she gives it her absolute all. I loved everything about that movie, but I really did love her performance too. And then seeing her become a Ghostface killer, I mean, man, that was awesome. That made me so happy. So I got to see this movie. It has been on the top of my watch list for a minute now. That might be one that Madison and I watched this weekend. So have you heard of this movie, Anora? With Mikey Madison? Yeah. It's getting like rave reviews. I think it's like, is it up for an Oscar in some category?
The only thing I think of is Millie Bobby Brown in Nora. She was in something that's like called Nora.
No, it's
Bobby Brown, right?
It's Mikey Madison, and I don't know anybody else in the cast. Everyone is talking about how awesome her performance is in it. But look it up. It's getting a lot of rave reviews. I hear it's great. I got to just sit down and watch that one. The Post Malone Oreo cookies are fire, by the way. Okay. This is the first I'm hearing about that. I'm into it.
This is what I was thinking it was.
In NOLA. No. That's really funny. No, that's like a Netflix thing. That's so funny. That's hilarious.
They sound similar.
Josh is saying, "Fuck yeah, I'm getting that beanie." Dude, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's sick as fuck. Loved Chicken Man, and I really enjoyed 3C reviews that what? He reviewed it? Hey, wait. Stop everything. Stop the presses. No way did my favorite YouTuber review my fucking film. What do you mean? What do you mean he did that? Hang on now. Did I miss this? I'm getting way too excited now. I'm getting way too excited. Okay, I'm not seeing anything. I think you might be messing with me. Listen, Chris is like the best, okay? If you're telling me that Chris did a review of my dumb little movie, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind over here. Did he comment on it?
You commented on it.
What?
Was that the one?
No. 3C Films is is a big YouTuber. He's awesome. He's great. You commented? Wait, what? Oh, I thought you meant, oh my God, I lost my mind for half a second. I'm like, no way did he review my movie. Like, what do you mean? I'd lose my mind. I'd be like, what? Chris is great though. He's just wonderful. He's just the best. I do love him dearly. What else is going on? Chase is with us tonight. Moser Movie Reviews. What's up, dude? What's up? Thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Hybrid Gamer is saying, hey Jake, why didn't you read my theory? You usually do. I might have missed that. I'm going to be honest, dog. I'm trying to get to a lot of comments. We're getting a lot of comments tonight, Hybrid Gamer. I want to get to them. I meant it in a Terrifier 3-way. You know how the commentary was in that movie. If you throw it out there again, Hybrid Gamer, I will look out for it. I promise. But I'm getting behind in chat, so I don't want to miss anything. And I'm missing stuff. It's crazy. Fallon Vam's throwing 10 out there too. Thank you for the support. Saying I have Ghostface and Brandon James masks on knives. Ooh, like for tattoos. That's sick. Art the Clown with David's and Damien's signatures. No way. Oh, sick. And a drawing of Freddy by Robert Englund with sweet dreams, bitch, on my leg. Oh, that's fucking sick. Nice. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. That's cool as fuck. Very nice. Very nice. I think I definitely want to get an art at some point. I don't even know where. Just his silly little face would be great on the arm. Yeah, I want to fill up the right arm. Like I want to get like just all down here. I'm thinking because I got Ghostface on my shoulder, but like I feel like there's room for something right here and maybe even back there somewhere. I look at this thing every day. You know, that's what I'm thinking. I mean, whatever goes up here, it's got to be something that motivates me. And hey, my Scream fan film that I barely got done in time is definitely a motivator. Definitely a motivator to say, hey, we can do this shit. We can do this. So, but that is sick as fuck. I really like those a lot. Man, the Freddy one, I'm like, I gotta see. That's sick. But Fallon Vamp, thank you so much for the 10. Really do appreciate the support. Tattoos are sick. And they don't hurt that much. I agree, Lighting Ghost. I think everyone's kind of oversells it of how bad it hurts. Like if you've never gotten one, I was like ready to be in pain. I remember I took like an ibuprofen or something beforehand, and I'm just like, this is nothing. Just feels like you're it like vibrates against your skin. 1 out of 10 pain, but man, it is not that bad. I promise. So, what else is up? Mikey Madison won my heart over. That's stab teasing scene in Scream 5. Easily the hottest ghost face ever. That's so funny. She's amazing. Her performance, especially in the third act of Scream 5, is just excellent. Or just particular character interest, I feel like. Here we go. Okay, Devonte Aiden is saying, anyone in particular you hope is Ghostface, like based on past performances or just particular character interest? I feel like Anna Camp going from a concerned mother to psycho killer could be cool. Totally agree with you there, Devonte. I think the other character is probably McKenna Grace, just because I feel like she would be really unexpected. She's Phoebe Spangler in the Ghostbusters movies. If she ended up becoming the killer, that is wild. That to me is like, oh, wow. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean this character is the killer in this one too? And speaking of past performances, she's literally in 2 different movies that are pretty much set up exactly the same. One where she turns into a bad guy and one where she's the protagonist. And I mean, I did a whole video about it a while ago, but I mean, she is a perfect candidate for Ghostface in terms of performances. And I think the other thing too about Ghostface is it should be anybody, right? I think the whole idea of who can be under the mask is that it should be anyone and anybody, and anyone out there, anyone and everyone is what I should have said. So that to me is always going to be the best way to approach it. I don't care if it's like the biggest, scariest looking dude in the entire movie. I would rather it just be someone completely unexpected. That's like the point to me. That's what I'm looking for from a good Ghostface. I know some people were bothered by Mikey Madison being Ghostface, but I don't care. I'm like, that was a shock. That was fun. I liked that. Fallon Vamp is saying, how do I send you pics? What's your email address? KillJoyJake1@gmail.com. So I love seeing tattoos and all that crazy shit. So yeah, send it over. Make it happen. Yeah, it's just my name with the number 1 Gmail. Easy to remember. Nothing too crazy. Ty Lee is saying the tattoo on my side hurt like a mug. I have been told though that this is like the easiest place to get a tattoo. That's what I've been told. And again, I watched my girlfriend for 2 hours be in an immense amount of pain last weekend while she was getting one all up and down her spine. So I imagine there are worse places to get tattoos than where I've gotten them. So maybe I should shut up. Maybe I should shut up in that department. What if the scene in the theater is like the Scream TV series, season 2, episode 4? Wow, you remember the episode and everything. A body falling, traumatizing everyone, or hanging by its own guts. I am hearing that there's some gut hanging in this new one, which is wild. I hope so. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. It was the same guy. We have one guy from Romeo's who keeps delivering the same shit to us, and I think it's really funny. He must think we eat too much pizza. But anyways, Scream TV series. So here's what I'll say. Craven pretty much spilled the beans on a lot of the stuff that we've us Scream guys have known about for a minute now, and which is really, really cool. Really, really happy for him. The big what I know is that there is a chase scene outside of a coffee shop. That's what I've seen, and it looks fucking sick. And I've seen a picture of Ghostface and all that shit. It's awesome. Cat's out of the bag at this point, though. So I feel like I can talk about it a little more. That's what I know. That's what I know is coming in terms of a scene in the film. And it looks fucking sick. It looks really intense. It looks really moody. They shot it when it was kind of like a little foggy outside and like kind of close to nighttime. And ooh, man, I mean, it looks sick. It was a really cool looking little chase scene there. But I'm hoping that wherever this goes, it's not Isabel May's death. Hopefully it's just like a chase. And this kind of confirms my whole theory about her being like our new final girl, because the Scream movies are all set up very similarly, which I think some people like to disagree with me on, but pretty much every Scream movie, there is a chase scene with whoever our new final girl is where she does not get killed. But it's just to build tension and to say that Ghostface is coming after her. That's the target. We're saving them for the end. Almost every single Scream movie has that scene in particular, pretty much ever since the first one. And I'm pretty sure they're doing this. I'm pretty sure what that scene was that we saw is specifically that chase scene with Isabel May's character where she does not get killed. That's my guess, at least. She's Sydney's daughter. I doubt she's going to be just a kill halfway through the movie. I feel like there's so much character building we have to do with a Sydney daughter character. Come on now. We can't just have her be one of the kills in the middle of the movie. Maybe she dies in the third act, but no way she dies halfway through the film. I doubt it. She's a brand new character. We got to get to know her at least, and have it be an emotional death maybe in the third act. But that's what we know, as well as the fact that there is a rumored kill, that someone's getting strangled with their own guts and intestines. So if you want to talk about hanging from your own guts, there you go. I am all about that as well. That sounds crazy to me. This is a joke. Hang on. I bought that for 2 seconds, Josh, that you have Amy from Congo on your face. I'm like, no, you don't. I've literally seen your face before. That's no. We should get matching Amy from Congo tattoos. Maybe on our ass cheeks. I mean, I don't know. It's just a suggestion. I have a Jaws sleeve where the shark bites and a Nicholas Winding Ref. I don't know what that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what that second thing is. But the Jaws sleeve is sick. That's awesome with the shark bites. Jaws is one of my favorite movies. Maybe a normie take there, but I don't care. It's great. It's an excellent film. Hybrid Gamers throwing their theory out here, saying, I wanted a Ghostface cult to bring Billy from the dead by sacrificing 12 people to the devil. This sounds very Evil Dead 2013, and I'm kind of into it. Like the Yandere Simulator Occult Club. I don't know what that is, but it sounds evil. It is. Madison says it is. I think I would be a good way to get a high. It would be a good way to get a high kill count and fan service. You know, I think the moment that Scream goes supernatural, it just turns into something else. But I will say that I like the idea of doing that for just a slasher movie, though. That could be really fun. Just bringing back some like dead serial killer by like sacrificing people, it all centered around this cult. That sounds like a fun movie. I would watch that. I would absolutely watch that. That sounds like a really good idea. That's why. And then you could have the question the whole time. It's like, is this real? You know, is this supernatural? And then it is. And then the guy comes back and he's a demon, or maybe it's not. Depends on how you want to approach it. But I think that's fun. I'm into crazy ideas like that. Josh is saying Nicholas Winding Refn is a director. Neon Demon, Bronson, Only God Forgives, Pusher, I've heard of Drive. I think that's the only one. Neon Demon sounds familiar, though. How do I not know this person? Crazy. Oh my God, that's okay. Ooh, shit. How have I never seen this movie? The Neon Demon. Holy, wow. Keanu Reeves, Elle Fanning, Christina Hendricks. Shit, I gotta put this movie on. What's it about? Jessie moves to Los Angeles just after her 16th birthday to launch a career as a model. The head of her agency tells the innocent teen that she has the qualities to become a top star. Jessie soon faces the wrath of ruthless vixens who despise her fresh-faced beauty. On top of that, she must contend with a seedy motel manager and a creepy photographer. As Jessie starts to take the fashion world by storm, her personality changes in ways that could help her against her cutthroat rivals. That sounds insane, but I'm very much into this. Shit, Josh, I'm lacking. I'm lacking with this one. It's a slow burn, beautiful, beautiful film. I love slow burns, though. I have some people don't have the patience for it, but I'm all about that personally. I'm very into movies like that. So, okay, shit. All right, that's exciting. I got a whole bunch of movies now to watch. I've never seen any of those, honestly, which is a shame. I've been so focused on horror for like the last 5 years. That's just the majority of what I've watched has been that. But every now and then I'll put something else on where I'm like, that's a classic. I can't believe I haven't seen that. A lot of Scorsese movies too that I watched for the first time within the last 5 years, and I'm like, I can't believe I've never seen that. Goodfellas was one that I watched in the last 5 years recently, and I'm like, I never saw this movie, and it's excellent. So it's a really well done film. But yeah, a lot of movies, a lot of big movies like that. Which is a shame I haven't seen. Mr. Rick, thanks for the 2, saying I believe she got nominated for an Oscar for her role in Anora. That is fantastic. I haven't seen the film, but she deserves it. I don't even care. She deserves it. She's an excellent actress. I know it's good. It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm going into this knowing that it's going to be amazing. I can't even argue with that. So, Mr. Rick, thank you for the $2, my friend. Really appreciate the support. And yeah, I bet she's awesome. That's awesome. What's up? Have you seen Frontiers? No, I'm going to be honest. I haven't seen that either. Frontiers, 2007. Let's look this up. Oh, is this on Shudder? Okay. A gang of young criminals flee Paris in a bid for freedom, only to find themselves ensnared by a family of Nazi cannibals intent on breeding a new Aryan master race. What the fuck? Oh my god, that's wild. I gotta see that. That's fucking crazy. That's nuts. You also have a Jurassic Park tattoo that I forgot about, that you forget about all the time. Is it just in like a place where you can't see it? That's my problem. I'm like, I would totally get like tattoos on my back, but I'll like forget about them and not talk about them. So like, I kind of want to be able to see them, I feel. So it's got to be good enough for me to want to see it every single day, which is, that's a tough thing, right? Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if I want to get into that today. The Matrix is something I could talk about every day because it gives me life. It's my favorite film. I love it so much. There is no spoon. What's up? Nope. I get to see your face enough. It's okay. I'm in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Nichols is here saying, hey Jake, what would you think about a finale in the Gale Weathers' new studio? Ghostface could play with Sydney's head, playing stuff on the TV screens, etc. Wait for the burp. Yeah. No, I think that's crazy. That would be a lot of fun, especially because it would kind of be like the screen in Scream 6, right, where we're playing Richie's movie over the finale of the film itself. That could be interesting. We could play some tapes from the past that we don't know about. Sure, yeah. I mean, I could get into that, Chris. I like the studio being a setting too, and honestly, I've always wanted the Scream film that focuses a little more on Gale. If I'm being honest, I think that might even work a little better with her at the centerpiece of one of the Scream movies. I really thought Scream 6 was going to be that. I really wish there was a little more of a focus on her character. Even though I am happy with the fact that we got to flesh out the core 4 a little more. So there is that. You're saying Frontiers is brutal. It's French extreme. I have seen some French films, and they do like to get crazy, especially those like Thousands movies. And I think I saw that was 2007. French Thousands French horror movies are like way more brutal than you even think they're going to be. My God, I saw that. What was that movie called? Inside. Have you ever seen Inside, Josh? That movie is fucking crazy. I love it. Like genuinely one of those movies that I just continue to think about the more. I don't want to watch it again, but I loved it. I'm so glad I watched it one time, and that might be enough. That might be it. But yes, French movies. Wow. It's on my leg, and I'm always wearing jeans. Oh, I got you. I hear you there. I was in my underwear in today's video, which people even got to see. I'm getting crazy in my YouTube videos, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kind of losing my mind over here. It's fun. Cody is saying, do you think Stu and Billy could have planted cameras in Stu's house? Maybe that's why the AI is in use. I think there's probably enough stuff from Stu and Billy to be used for the AI. Like I know we had a comment about that earlier, but you got to think we're talking about kill. This isn't like just anybody. You know, these are two killers who have been highly publicized in the world of Scream. There's probably a ton of true crime documentaries where they have, like, you know, audio and video of these people doing these awful things in universe, right? So there's got to be a way to utilize all of that and put that into the software to do all this stuff, right? That's what I think, at least. That's why I think you could justify doing something along those lines, considering that I'm sure there's some sort of documentary that has all that. That's just my guess, at least. Oh my God, it's Jennifer Love Hewitt's 46th birthday. Okay. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Happy birthday, JLH. I've only seen Bo Burnham's Inside. That's really funny. Also great. But I think it's a 2007 like French extreme film or something like that. Dude, put it on. Really good. Really good movie. Really simple concept too. I don't even want to say what it's about because it's such a great movie to go into blind and just be completely blown away by it. High Tension was a crazy French horror film. Yes, that would totally be roped into that category too. Crazy kills in that movie. And I don't even care if it's totally ripping off Dean Koontz. It's completely ripping off a Dean Koontz novel. But hey, you know what? It's fun. And it put Alexander Aja on the spot. And he's amazing. we love him. He's great. So I love High Tension. Excellent film. So over the top. Crazy twist too. I don't know. Some people don't like the twist, but it works for me. I don't know. It's crazy. Drive is dope. You're saying, Joe Bamba? I gotta watch Drive. I'm all about that. Gotta see this one. I've heard of that. I've definitely heard of that movie before. I've had people mention that to me before, but no, I've never seen it. April 1st, Companion 4K drops. Then April 15th, we get Hard Eyes. Already? Really? On April 15th? That's crazy. Horror is alive and well. That was just in theaters. Hard Eyes is still in theaters. 4K is coming out that fast. That's nuts. Companion April 1st that's a little soon too, but damn, okay. Like, shit. That's crazy. These movies are coming out, like they're leaving theaters after just like three-ish weeks and going straight to a physical release. That's just nuts. I wish we were giving them more time, more time to sit with them. It is nice that, we're getting the physical releases quicker, but man, just brutal out here. Wish these films had more time to breathe, but that is exciting nonetheless though. I will probably put Companion on the shelf. That's probably one I'd come back to. I'd pick that up just for Jack Quaid. He's a gorgeous man with a silly attitude. We love him. So, what else is going on? Watch the Maniac remake. Yes, the Manic remake is it Maniac? I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I have seen that. It's like from 2010, 2012. Is that what it is? Is this it? Yeah. I think this is it. Is this the movie? Oh, yeah. Yes, I have seen this. Yeah. Okay, Alex. I was looking for Alexander. His name's there. I love that film, Ty. No, that's a great recommendation. Any place in particular you like or want Scream movies to take place? Loved New York in 6, and I'm really liking the new Pine Grove area. Reminds me of Haddonfield. Yeah, I will say the thing about Pine Grove is now that I've actually seen it, I'm believing in it. Now that I see what they're going for, it's got like this, definitely has a little bit of a Haddonfield vibe, but I do feel like it's kind of a Woodsboro stand-in, right? It's trying to be small town USA again. This is set essentially in your backyard. I think that's kind of the vibe that you get from something like this, where the New York setting kind of just flavors it to be something a little different, a little special, maybe a little larger than life, right? And I'm excited to see how they do that here and hopefully, make it different. Again, I'm happy with the way things look. I'm happy with the way things are looking. That chase scene looks sick. So that's very cool. What's a good place for Scream to take place? This is crazy, but I still think that they could do like a Scream in in a Florida or a tropical setting. And you might be saying to yourself, Jake, it would be way too hot in that robe. Air conditioning exists. That's all I gotta say. And could you my pitch for Florida Scream? Characters on the beach. They had a fire. It goes out. Maybe they're drinking too much. They lay there. They're asleep and they wake up and it's all dark in the middle of the night and they look down the down the beach and there's just a dark figure standing there with a knife. I mean, how creepy and ominous would that be, man? Oh, Paul, like there's something about the juxtaposition of a gorgeous setting with absolute horror that works so well for me. Zombie 1979 is one of my all-time favorite films, like just in general, that does that so well. It has this like terrifying droning music and soundtrack about it and these horrifying looking like hamburger zombies that I fucking love in like the most beautiful island setting you've ever seen in a film. So I would love to see Scream kind of tackle that in some way, shape, or form. I don't care if it's hot in the robe. Ghostface is going to have to deal with it. I would love something like that. I think it would be fun. What else is going on? The Sir is saying the way to AI and make Scream scary again is to use voices of Dewey, Derek, Randy, and Jill. You nailed it on the AI threat to film, wanting to see the different turn for Scream. It is going to rock. I'm excited to see what they do with that, how they comment on it, for sure. Because it is obviously something real big in the film world right now. It's a big conversation. But yeah, thank you. No, I appreciate that a ton. I'm excited to see what they do with it. You know, I'm excited to see how they utilize it, and hopefully it's done well and it's handled correctly. Because that's always it's always tough. You know, sometimes you can handle a sensitive topic and, you know, maybe not execute it well. Hoping Scream does. It would be a big evolution, big step for the franchise too, to do something like that. Jason Carpenter is saying, I agree, it's bittersweet, Jake. Every movie, regardless of how well they do, should have at least a 4 to 6 week run in theaters. Bittersweet. I like that. Yes, because we want, you know, Jason, I know how much you loved Companion and Hard Eyes. You want to put those on the shelf tomorrow. Trust me, I get that. Me too. But at the same time, you know, give these movies a chance. You know, like have them be in theaters for a little longer. I mean, you know, Jesus, we just saw Moana 2 in theaters, and that came out in like December, right, or late November. I don't even know. Moana 2 is still is in there for months, and it's still getting people checking it out. So give horror movies a little longer of a shot. Come on now. That's what I say. They should take a page in Halloween Ends and tear down the Stu Macher house. like they did in... Yeah, that's funny. Oh, my God. I wonder why they chose the Texas Chainsaw Massacre as film advertised in Pine Grove. Ghostface with a chainsaw. I'm into it. And don't forget, Chris, it's technically not the 1974 Texas Chainsaw Massacre. It is the 2022 film. I'm just kidding. It's probably the 74 flick. But it is funny, however, that they have the title of the 2022 movie up on the big billboard or whatever. It makes me wonder. It makes me wonder which movie they're actually playing there. So that is the weirdest title of a film. It's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre is the 1974 movie. There's a space in between chain and saw. I don't know why chainsaw is one word, in case you were wondering. I don't know. Just one of those weird things. One of those weird things. Christine is saying Ghostface with the chainsaw. Christine's all about it. Christine's excited. Look at her profile picture. She's so excited about Ghostface with the chainsaw. Hey, I'm into it. It could be fun. Or you even said love that. Love that. Hell yeah. I want to see Ghostface ripping someone in half with a chainsaw. It'd be fun. We have Hugo Box saying... I'm sorry, I thought that was like never mind. Anyways, which is your fave Scream? P.S. I love your videos. Thank you. I love you. Thanks for being here. What's my favorite Scream? I think, you know, this is one of those things where I'm like, I think the original is just always going to be the best. I think OG Scream is always going to be the best one. But I do like Scream 4 is the one. Scream 4 and Scream 6 are the ones I definitely watch the most. I just love them. I think they're so much fun. They got some great kills, some great characters. And I don't know, I just, the commentary, especially in 4, is what drives me with that one. There's some meta humor that I don't think necessarily works in 4, but I just love the remake commentary. It works really well for me. It's a little nostalgic for me, too, because I grew up with all the Thousands remakes and all that. That was kind of like my introduction to horror. I remember that's what was so big. I had an uncle who would come over sometimes and be like, here's like, oh my God, the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre, check this out. And we'd all watch it. But yeah, I have a lot of good memories as a kid watching crazy, you know, Thousands horror flicks, and that was one of them. And it just, I don't know, it gives me a lot of nostalgia to that time period. So it's fun. Scream 4, I think it's forever going to be my personal favorite. But you know, objectively, the first one's the best. Come on now. I don't think any sequel is ever going to top the original. But I'm here for them. You know, I'm here to watch more of them for sure. That first one, the first one's just too perfect. It's a perfectly placed film, just in time and where horror was at. That's why it's the massive mega hit that it is. The Sir is saying, thanks for reading my comment. By the way, it was meant to be said as Mickey for It Is Gonna Rock. Oh, I got you. I can give you a little Billy's mother, Billy's mother. There we go. See, I got you on that one at least. We can make that happen. Hugo's also saying the best part of Scream 7 is going to be the reveals, because I think it's actually going to be one of the crazy, most non-prepared ghost faces. Hey, I'm here for it. I'm here for a good reveal. Give it to me, baby. Come on now. Damn it, if they can have dead meat as a cameo in Scream, so can you. Fingers crossed, baby. Fingers crossed. Maybe it happens. Still waiting for that call. Ooh, Jason saying something negative about Halloween Ends. Hang on, this is a first, ladies and gentlemen. That disappoints me in Halloween Ends. We just see a newspaper clipping of the house being destroyed. I wanted to see Michael go back to an empty lot where his house was. Could have made Ends perfect. Shit, that would have been kind of cool, actually. Like a real quick scene of Michael all sad, going to a destroyed house. Like, where's my room? Where's the place that I killed my sister? What's going on? He's all sad, like he's crying through the mask. No, but seriously, actually, I agree. That would have been a really cool scene. I think that definitely would have worked to given Michael a little more weight in the film, where he's not even on screen for like 5 minutes. So I agree. yeah, would love more with him there, for sure. These longer streams are sick. I've been drawing Nosferatu this whole time, and you guys are cracking me up. Dude, what? You've been drawing? I kind of want to see this, though, Tyler. That's so sick. You can't say that and then not expect me not to want to see that. Come on now. That's hype as fuck. Devontae saying, I'm a firm believer of a Scream movie on a cruise ship. Like, all the fun ways they could utilize the setting with the safety boats, the water, the slides, and the fact that you're isolated. You're in the middle of nowhere. The ocean is the scariest place ever. There is, I don't know. Some people would argue there's scarier places. You're wrong. The ocean is so terrifying, dude. What? You're in the middle of nowhere. You have waves going back and forth like this all the time, just constantly doing this in the water for hours on end. You can't sleep because then you'll drown. And then, I don't know, maybe a shark just thinks you're a seal or something and then comes up and gets you. Like, fuck that, dude. You're not getting me on a cruise ship. It's not happening. Fuck that. No way. Terrifying.
Have you seen that video of the guy getting eaten whole by a whale?
There's a guy getting eaten by a whale. That's a video? What? I don't want to see this. I'm so scared.
Him right back out once you realize
He spits him out. The whale spit the guy out. Okay. I'm glad we have an update on this.
canoe or whatever. His dad was filming him, and whale comes up, closes his mouth around him, and then immediately opens the mouth. Kid gets out.
Nope. I'd be done. I'd be like,
You have like a bristle teeth, you're fine.
nope. The closest I get to the ocean is when we're on the beach, baby. That's it. I dip my toes in.
Going in?
No, I'll dip my toes in.
What if I start drowning out there?
I will, if you're within 6 feet, I'll come help you. But
Within 6 feet.
6, maybe 7.
I'm going in until I can't touch.
No way. No, ocean scared. That is the scariest thing to me. No way. I watched Jaws way too young as a kid, if you couldn't tell. Horrifying.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Did you see the trailer of Borderland with Samara Weaving? It looks wild. I'm sorry. I just processed what you said.
It took you that
Yeah, it took me
long?
that. I'm focused on the stream, I promise. Did I see this trailer? Yes, it looks really cool. It's got the guy from Smile in it. What's his name? Is it Ray Nicholson, right? Who is, of course, Jack Nicholson's son. He looks just like his dad. It is crazy. But yes, I'm really excited for this one. I'm especially excited to see what else he does after Smile 2, which is such a standout performance. I really thought he was just going to be like a cameo. You see the Smile 2 trailer when I was going into the film. I'm like, okay, they got Jack Nicholson's son here. They're going to have him smile on screen for like one scene and that's going to be it, right? No, he plays a much bigger role in that film than I even thought. And I'm like, this is awesome. Oh my God, he's great. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what he does here in what seems like an even bigger role. Against Samara Weaving too, who is fantastic in everything she's ever been in. Try disagreeing with me. That's a false opinion. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love Samara Weaving though. She's fantastic. I can't wait. I'm actually really excited for this one, Mr. Rick. Definitely one on the radar, one might say. By looking at the Scream 7 cast, who do you think is Ghostface, Jake? I think 100% it's going to be McKenna Grace and Anna Camp, and I don't see that changing. I don't see my prediction changing until the film comes out. Like I'm so dead serious about that, dude. My ears are hurting from this and the beanie combined, so we're just gonna, here we go. Got to let the ears breathe a little bit. We got 20 more minutes, baby. Yeah, no, I'm just being straight up here. It's Anna Camp and McKenna Grace. They're perfect for the role and what I think they're going to be utilized for. And again, we even had the casting director come out and say how he selects his ghost faces, which is like, why would you do that? I don't know, but I'm 99% sure it's going to be both of them. Pretty dead set on it. I would love to be wrong though. Tell you what, I would love to be wrong, but all signs point to those two. Ghostface reveal, it's Luke Wilson and Tori Spelling because they want to be relevant again. The stab actors are here being the killers. Hey, you never know, man. You know, they're always trying to connect things to the past, and that is part of the past. So anything can happen. Oh, Jake, come on. Despise Resurrection the most and can't still give it 2 positives. Some awesome cinematography in the Myers house, and you get some H2 1981 Easter eggs. Same director. I will agree. I hate Resurrection more than Halloween Ends. I will agree with that. That's really funny. No, Resurrection is bad, dude. That's it's not a good film. You know what? It is funny though because my buddy Darjan, who we love. His horror hot take is that the 90s Halloween movies are his favorites. He watches H2O and Resurrection like the most. Those are his 2 favorites from those movies, from that entire franchise. And I think it's awesome. Like honestly, I think that's really cool that he likes those the most. I respect it. You know, I respect having the different take there, but Resurrection, it does not do it for me, man. Killing Laurie Strode in the opening is like, what? Why? Like, why even do that? Just tell a different story with Michael if you don't want to. If you don't want to have Laurie Strode fight off against him anymore. And then the whole concept of the film is like, it feels like they mashed like a bunch of different ideas together into a blender and we're like, fuck it, throw Michael Myers in there too. Sure. sure, let's do that. I just don't like Resurrection. It's definitely the worst one. Ends, while I have my, there's things I just don't love about Ends. I don't think the character work is so sloppy. I'm just not into it. I don't like the way the characters are written so poorly that I cannot get into it. And a lot of those emotional beats totally miss for me, which the movie totally relies on. But Resurrection, it misses on like all fronts. So at least Halloween Ends gets some things right. It has some really cool kills. You still have Christopher Nelson doing special effects. So I mean, come on now, I can't complain too much. There's some excellent stuff in there. It's a really moody film too. I really like a lot of the atmosphere of the film. I love the repetition of having the guy over the radio or whatever constantly be chiming in, giving you little news updates on the town. That's fun. Chris Nichols is saying loved Smile 2, preferred it to the first. I totally agree. I think Smile 2 blows the first one out of the water. Really want to pick that one up at some point. That's another one I don't have. Oh well is saying, yo, what's up, fella? How's it going? Welcome in. We're talking a little horror, little Scream. Who knows? Who knows what we're getting into? I will say though, the letter of the day is G, which is for Ghostface. So. I honestly don't know who's funnier, Jake or Madison's laugh. Madison does not think that's a compliment, Scott. But hey, her laugh is pretty funny, I will say that. She did not appreciate that. Jenna is saying, will Stu Macher come back? Well, so Matthew Lillard is 100% confirmed to be in this film. To what capacity, we do not know. But I do believe he's going to be playing Stu Macher on screen, whether that be dead, alive, flashback, whatever. I believe it to be so. I know some people are like, well, Jake, he's probably just going to lend his voice to the voice changer thing or whatever. I am telling you right now that not just Stu fans would be so upset about that. Like, I promise you so many people would be so upset if we did not get a flashback where he's playing Stu again. You can't you let the genie out of the bottle. You have said that Scott Foley is back in this film. You have said that Matthew Lillard is back in this film. Skeet Ulrich is likely in this movie too. He's in the last two, and he plays Billy. We are seeing Matthew play Stu on screen somehow, in some way, in some sort of new shot thing, scene, whatever. Otherwise, why make that announcement? They didn't make that announcement when Drew Barrymore lent her voice to Scream 5. She has a little cameo role. In fact, I believe like most of the original Scream cast has a little voice cameo in the film when everyone says "For Wes" during the party scene. They didn't announce all those characters then. And if they had, we probably would think, well, they're probably coming back and they're still alive somehow, right? So why make that announcement otherwise? Stu Macher's coming back one way or another, whether we like it or not. I personally hope it's for a flashback, and I hope they don't resurrect dead characters out here, but anything's possible. We don't know what's going on. We'll see. We will see. Samira? What's up, Samira? How's it going? Alien Romulus movie made me into a huge lover of space horror films. We need more space horror films. I totally agree. We have a new one coming out called Ash. If you have not heard of that yet, definitely put it up on your radar. It's from a director that I trust with my whole heart, a guy that I admire named Flying Lotus. He has made some bizarre shit between some awesome Grammy Award-winning music and some killer, crazy horror flicks, too, that I fucking love. So this is one put on your radar if you like space horror movies. Who's in it too? The guy from Breaking Bad, Aaron Paul, is in it, and that's the only name I remember off the top of my head. But that is definitely one to look out for if you're a big fan of space horror. That one looks good. Flying Lotus one time, he is such a cool guy. I was talking so positively about him in my VHS 99 coverage. He sent me a message on X. Now, Twitter, X, whatever, and said that he was very thankful for all the VHS 99 coverage on the page. And I creamed my pants. I'm just going to be honest. One of my idols. I have been a fan of him since like the Adult Swim days, and I just think he's amazing. So I still can't believe that even happened. It made my life. Well, on my tombstone, I want that message from him, his Twitter message written on there. That's what I want. So I admire that man so much. I love all of his works. Can't wait for that new movie. What else is going on? The letter of the day should always be M for Madison. You're right. You're very right about that. Madison would agree too. So. Jake, did you see them new pics of Scream 7, Sydney's dope big house, or Ghostface roaming the streets in a small town? Yes, I've seen those pictures for a while now. But yes, they're sick as fuck. I'm going to be talking about them in a big video tomorrow, hopefully, if I have some time. You will likely see that one a little later on in the day, though. Likely tomorrow night. And I want to. There's just other stuff I got going on. Gaming stream will likely happen on Sunday is my guess. So that's the next one. Lighting Ghost throwing 5 out there saying, if you don't mind me asking, how did you and Madison meet, and who asks who gives us a story time, Jake? Wait, what? And who asked? Oh, who asked who? That's funny. I'll give you the whole rundown. I actually have a hilarious story with this too.
I didn't even know that.
What? You didn't know
I
what?
didn't remember that. What you're about to say, the hilarious story. I never remembered.
Oh, you know what I'm about to embarrass Madison so bad.
I don't think it happened.
No, this happened. Oh, 100% this happened.
It did.
I was in high school. And I was roaming down the halls going to my next class, and Madison stopped in front of me. Like, didn't say anything and just looked at me. Yeah, keep in mind the height difference. She's half my height, and she looks at me and she's like, "Can I get your Snapchat?" And I'm just like, "Yeah, of course." Like, it was the sweetest thing. It was very funny, and we've been very good friends for a long time. And I asked her out after a Halloween party, hilariously enough. After we got tattoos, we both got tattoos together. We had reconnected after we I don't know, we just kind of fell apart after we didn't really talk for a little while, and then we reconnected, and I think it was summer of 2023 that we started going to movies again and stuff, and just hanging out and basically going on dates but not calling them dates. And we got tattoos together, and I asked her out, and here we are. here we are in 2025 about to move in together. So it's crazy. It's crazy how things work out. We've known each other for a very long time, and I'm very thankful for it, because you never know when people are going to come back into your life, or how things are going to shape up, how things are going to shake out. I've really loved her for a very long time, so I'm very thankful for how everything worked out. So
tell them your embarrassing thing from college. What you're talking about.
No, we're not going to tell my embarrassing story. We're just going to embarrass you. Lightning Ghost, thank you for the 5 though. Really do appreciate that. Let's move on to the next topic. This is a horror stream, right? We gotta stay on topic.
Don't make me break out the full name.
I don't even know what embarrassing. Honestly, I don't even know what you're talking about here. So.
Oh, you don't.
Dave Craven is saying, "Yo, Jake, it's Dave Craven. What's up, Dave Craven? How's it going, dog? What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Appreciate you." I swear the party part on horror movies is the best party part. Like whenever we go to like a big house party or something in the Scream movies, I want to see this like teenager vibes, big house in LA with a pool. Like that would be so Gen Z for Scream, don't you think? You know, I think that is a big part of why, like a big part of the aesthetic of Scream. You know, I think that's a really important thing when you're making a franchise continuation to hit on. It's a lot of you know, let's be real, it's a lot of rich kids doing bad things. I think that's a vibe of some of the best Scream movies for sure. So I hear you on that. I think there's like a little bit of like with Scream, I think it's almost, I'm trying to think of the word for it. But it's like, it's kind of fun to see that, right? It's fun to see characters in these like crazy heightened situations, and that's part of that, right? It's part of that that vibe. Part of the larger than life vibe. Because again, I feel like Scream is a little more romanticized than something like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which is a little more gritty, grindhouse, and scary. But the vibe of Scream is one that's a little more comfortable, and I think that's what flavors it in such a unique way. Which, you know, we were talking earlier about like, well, you know, should we have like a super brutal, over the top kill? I think there's a line with Scream. I think you can't do it. You can't go too brutal, or you know, kind of goes against the tone of this series. I'm all about brutal horror flicks, but Scream isn't necessarily in that department. It's going for something else, and that's okay. You know, a common misconception about horror is that it always needs to be the most terrifying thing you've ever seen, but realistically, horror should strive to be more than just that. And I love that the Scream franchise constantly does do something a little different outside of the typical field. You know, it's not always going for most terrifying horror movie. Maybe it's the most fun horror film to come out in its own respective year, and that's okay. You should have different goals for different movies. Shouldn't just be making the same thing over and over again, trying to strive for the exact same thing. And that's honestly what makes Scream stand out so much. In a time period where everyone was trying to make the scariest slasher they possibly could, Scream goes for something else. Scream goes for something that has a lot more to say than just that, than what everything else has been kind of saying in its own little echo chamber, right? So Scream has something completely different to say, and that's why I think a lot of people latch onto it. You know, maybe some people are only looking for the most terrifying thing they can find, and that's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. If that's your jam, rock on, dog. But what I love about Scream is that it does try to do something else outside of what typical movies, what typical slashers do, and that's why it's stood the test of time. Who would you save, Jake, if they were hanging from a cliff? Chicken Man with a lifetime of Taco Bell, or Madison? Definitely Madison, because Chicken Man is one fucked up guy, dude. That dude should not be around. That dude shouldn't be roaming the streets. That's really funny. Definitely Madison. And a lifetime of Taco Bell would kill me very fast. So
It'd be a very short life.
it would be a fun life, but a short life, for sure. So Aim Punch is saying Scream is the Pepsi of horror. That's really funny. That's extremely funny. What's the Coke? If you know what I mean. Blaze is saying, do you think Sydney's family was rich in the original Scream? I mean, her dad had a big ass house. Yeah, and he was going away for the weekend for some business thing, right? Yeah. Oh, they had money. Also, have you seen Megan is Missing? I heard it's crazy as fuck. Yes. One of the most terrifying visuals in a horror film I think I've seen. It's that this is a slow movie, but it is all set up for one big thing at the end, and it's upsetting. When you get there, it's like, oh my God, Jesus Christ, what is going on? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get going because I got food, and I've been smelling the most delicious smelling calzone for like the last 20, 40 minutes, and I'm like, I want to bite into that. Like, it's actually hard for me to talk because there's so much saliva in my mouth. So I'm gonna get going. But I really do appreciate you guys. Thank you for the support. Thanks for all the congratulations on 30K too. It means a great deal to me. I can't believe we've come this far. So thank you all for your support. Thanks for hanging out with me in the chat tonight. And as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all. Stay safe. Have a fun weekend, everybody.